Hi students, welcome to the session on physics. I am Sheikh Majeeth. In this class, we learn about the meaning of physics, the approaches in physics, the scope and excitement of physics, the different branches of physics, and what are the things we can do after learning physics very clearly, right? So, what is physics? Physics is a word derived from Greek word physis. In Greek, physis means nature. When I talked about science, I told science is dealing with the nature. So, physics, the study of the nature and natural phenomena, is known as physics. What are the different natural phenomena we study in physics? We will study why rainbow appears after rain, why rainbow has seven colors, right? Why sun is producing radiation, what are the effects of radiation, those things. See, physics is dealing with the non-living natural items, right? So those things we will study, analyze in depth. Why, when I talk, how can you hear, those things are explained by physics, right? So it's a natural phenomena. In physics we are having two approaches. One is reductionism and another one is unification, right? In unification, what we are trying to do, we are trying to explain a diverse concept with a little amount of laws and theorems, right? So what is the meaning? Unify means unite or join, right? So many things can be explained with little bit of theory and laws. For example, you see here I have shown a sunlight, right? The light study of light is a huge field, right? Then magnet, study of magnet is also a very wide field. And electricity, this is another one very important field in life, right? So light is a huge, magnetism is huge, electricity is another huge subject. So these three subjects can be explained with a simple principle known as electromagnetism, right? If you are very clear about the fundamentals called electromagnetism, you will be a master of these three subjects. So yeah, big thing, these three things can be explained with very little clear cut fundamental knowledge called electromagnetism, like that. So these three objects are three these three subjects can be unified or joined by a simple concept called electromagnetism, that is called unification. Next is reductionism. In reductionism, what we are going to, reduction means reduce, simplify. Here we are going to explain a macroscopic system with microscopic constituents, right? So let us take one object. What are the constituent of that object? Atoms, right? If you take your home, what are the constituents of your home? A room, dining room, bedroom, puja room, like that, right? So it's a part, constituents, right? So macroscopic. So I'm going to explain a big thing with its part. For it's like explaining how your home will be, like that, with your tiles. The simple thing, right? For example, you see, we know that when iron rod is shown on the fire, it will get heat, right? We feel the heat, but how it is getting heat, what will happen, why the rod shown in the fire is becoming so heated object? The reason is, when it is heated, the molecules in the rod starts moving. That motion creates kinetic energy. Due to that kinetic energy, we feel the heat when we touch the rod. So this is a big thing. We know only rod is somewhat heat hot when it is heated. But why we feel the hot? Because of the movement of molecules inside the rod that creates, yeah, kinetic energy. That and kinetic energy is becoming a heat energy. That's why we are feeling hot. So big thing is, a rod shown in the fire gets will be hot. But what is the reason? That is explained with the smallest part, that is nothing but the molecules. This is called reductionism, explaining big things with the small part. It's like solving a complex problem with breaking that problem into small part, right? So this is reductionism. Next, scope and excitement of physics, right? So you see, physics covers wide range of magnitude, right? So for example, right, it covers wide range of mass. Let me show a lot of examples. It covers wide range of distance or length. It covers wide range of time, right? So how they measure the distance between the earth and the sun, it is so huge. It is more than 3 lakhs kilometer, right? How did they measure? The concept of physics is used. So that much length also the physics covers, right? It deals with very big magnitude and also very small magnitude. For example, you see, physics is talking about sun and its radiation, right? Sun is too big, we know that, right? Compared to our earth, sun is 1,000 times bigger, right? So our earth itself too big. 1,000 times bigger than earth means, you think about it, you cannot imagine that much of size physics deals. At the same time, we are studying about protons, electrons, neutrons. That is not at all visible, very 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 smallest object, right? So that also we are studying in physics. So it covers two big object and also two small object. Next, it covers wide range of time from 10 power 15 seconds to 10 power minus 22 second. 10 power 15, right? 10 power 15 means 1 followed by 15 zeros, too big. 10 power minus 2, point not, 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 not. After 21 zeros, we are putting 1. Point 1 itself, very, very small quantity. Point 0, 0, 0, 21 zeros, then only we are putting 1 means so very, very smallest quantity. That much of second. Even we cannot feel 1 second in our life, right? So 1 second, now it's a 1 second past. 1 second is itself a smallest quantity. You think about a point 21 zeros. That is very, very smallest, right? So that's the beauty of physics. It covers that range also. Then you see it covers wide range of mass. It deals with the universe, right? They calculated the weight of observable universe is 10 power 55, 1 followed by 55 zeros kilogram, right? So 10 power 3 is 1000 kilogram, right? So 1000 kilogram itself, we know how much weight it is. That is 10 power 3. 10 power 55 means around 18 times bigger than that. You think about it. Clear? So that much weight also it will deal. You see, at the same time, it will deal with the smallest body in the earth we have observed so far. That is nothing but our electron. It is the smallest thing we have found. What is the size of electron? It is 9.1 into 10 power minus 31, right? 1.00030 follow 1, right? So such a smallest quantity, right? 10 power minus 3 is nothing but 1 milligram. Can you feel 1 milligram? If you take your paper and take a bit, very, very small bit of paper, that itself 1 milligram. That weight itself we won't feel. If we keep one bit paper in our hand, we never feel it. Bit paper means not full paper. You take one corner of the paper. That weight itself we never feel. We know 1 gram of gold, how little it is, how weightless it is. 1 gram itself weightless means, what about 10 power minus 31 kilogram? We cannot feel, right? We never feel. That object also we are dealing in physics, right? So physics has such a huge scope, right? So and excitement, that is a excitement we can feel it in. See, after studying physics, if you are master of physics, then what you can do? Physics has wide scope, right? The channel you are seeing, you are listening my class through your YouTube channel by using your mobile phone. If you want to become, the mobile phone is a application of physics, right? So mobile phones, TV, radio, whatever the electronic or electrical gadgets, everything is developed by using the concepts of physics. Fine. Then now we are talking about artificial intelligence, robotics. Those things are also having a huge scope, right? In that also you can pursue your career once you become a master of physics, right? So physics has such a wide range of scope. You can have a very good career in physics, right? So that's all about this session. If you are having any doubt, please ask me in comment section. I'm happy to clarify all your doubts. Thank you.